Blasky, I think the test subjects are here.
Good. Hi. Welcome to In the Lab with Mel Primus over here.
Yep. Oh, and he's Justin. Thanks a lot for being here.
What are you doing back there?
Oh, just tidying up the lab.
By hiding pay dirt?
Well, it's a dirty game. And yeah, I don't really like it.
You just don't like the conveyor belt mechanism.
You mean the analysis paralysis belt?
You wear belts.
Oh, it says right here we're supposed to talk about games that we are looking forward to.
Yeah, it's a short segment.
Yeah. And you're supposed to make an improv joke.
Oh, that's right. Improv. Let's talk about games.
Okay.
What game are you looking for that's coming out soon?
Well, it's coming out real soon in that it's being fulfilled right now to Kickstarter backers.
Nice.
It is called Microbrew.
Oh,
it's a mint tin game.
A mint tin game.
Yes, it was designed by Sarah and Nigel Kennington. They designed a little worker placement / puzzle game when you're brewing and serving beer and whatnot. It all fits in a little tin.
Fantastic.
You know how I like tin games, so.
Well, it's kind of how we got our start, right?
This is true.
All right.
What about you?
I'm looking forward to Imperial Spells and Steam from Level 99 Games, designed by Trade Chambers, who also did Argent the Consortium. Set in that same universe, actually. It's a rail building game, but since it's in a fantasy setting, you're actually using different spells to build your tracks or mess with other people, and you kind of build your own rondel with these spell cards, so you can kind of customize your actions and make them better throughout the game.
That sounds like a lot of game for a mint tin.
It's not in a mint tin.
What?
It's a big, huge box, especially with the big Kickstarter one with the extra stuff. It'll be great, but it's not fulfilling right now, but hopefully in the next few months.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Cool.
Let's talk about some other stuff.
Okay. Now, I would like to welcome you to this current segment. I have dubbed it Wrath of Cons.
Oh, it's a good one. Yeah.
So we went to a few cons here in the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's been a lot of cons.
We've been to 3 in the last, 3.5 weeks.
Something like that, yeah. Well, one of us has been to 3 of them.
Speaking of cons that only one of us went to, I started off this whole adventure going to Dice Tower West, where we had a booth and did some demoing, sold some product. Got a bump into Rado. That was cool.
Oh, nice. He made it over.
Yeah. It's the first time I've actually been at the same con as him forever, so that was kind of cool.
Okay. And did you do anything fun while you were there?
Yeah, actually. I got to play a Kickstarter game that funded a little while back called Rival Restaurants by, I think it's called Gap Closure Games.
Okay.
It funded 1,000%, something like that. It was crazy. That's a fun game. Pretty cute art.
Very cool.
After that, I think we went off to GAMA.
Yeah, that was right after that. I flew out to Reno. He drove up from Vegas, met there. That's for those of you who don't know, that's a kind of a industry show there. So it's publishers and designers and retail stores, kind of get an idea what's coming out. There's different seminars for training and stuff on various topics, all the way that specifically game related to boring things like PCI compliance. Whee! Yay! But we had a lot of great meetings.
Yeah, lots of bumping into people and just rubbing elbows, really. So that's probably the main focus of that convention, I would say, outside of all the seminars and stuff.
Right. We also got to play a game with Josh Hale of Meeple Gamers, Unicornus Nights, which he put a review up recently. He didn't really get it that much. He didn't really. It's not his type of game.
He was not on board as much as we were,
but we really liked it. So you're on, Josh.
Yeah, take that.
Take that. Then we came back to Lincoln, and we had our local convention here, the Great Plains Games Festival. We helped kind of sponsor that, and this Designers Row. We brought a bunch of local designers from around the Midwest, general area around here, and had people come and try out their demo, their prototypes.
Yeah, they just run demos on a lot of their prototypes. A couple people had products that were on Kickstarter actively. A lot of that Rachel put together for us, which was really cool.
Yeah, she did some interviews with some of them.
Yeah, which you guys may or may not have seen already online. Check them out if you haven't. They're pretty cool. Getting just to see what the designers in the area have been up to and what they're doing. It's pretty cool.
So it's going to be kind of a bit drier of a con season, at least for us. We can only go to so many. There's
lab work to be
PAX, which I think at the time of this is going to be online, is already past East one, I think.
Yeah, PAX East will have recently finished up.
And then there'll be Origins and Gen Con later in the year.
Don't forget, I forgot the name of it. Geekway of the West.
Geekway of the West.
Yes.
Check that one out. We've been to that one before. It's very good. And BGG Con in November, I believe. So
there's still lots of good ones coming up still.
If you haven't been to any con before, big or small, you should get to one. And if you've been to them before, well, you know if you like them or not.
Yeah, so just do whatever you want. We're not your boss.
Unless you want to come, work in the lab, we've got plenty of dangerous games for you to test.
Then we could be your boss and tell you to go to cons.
As long as you sign the waiver.
Yeah. Yes.
Here we see the mad scientists at 524 Labs assisting their fellow designers improve their games. That should be some good advice. Looking around the venue, they find their friends playing a game about diseases or something. Oh, bless you. Might have got a little on you. Sorry, friend. We continue following our heroes around the venue, and they spot, who is this? Why, it's Dan from the Across the Board podcast. The mad scientists are always helpful, finding lost pieces from games. What a great shot! Don't mention the cheating. Congratulations! And here's Matt Greenleaf from Piggyback Games, learning why he needs more pig meeples.
I guess now we're going to wrap up this controversial segment and get on with the show.
Yes, we should.
We really should.
Coming to you from the GAMA Trade Show in Reno, Nevada. I'm Mel Primus, and this is the 524 News. Chaos has erupted today when a massive... Hold on. We got Nick Murphy from the Brothers Murph. Nick Murphy from the Brothers Murph.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? You part of Team B-Bong?
Yeah, just a second. What do you say to the rumors? We have this on record that Matthew Jude says you are no longer friends, that you're just colleagues. What do you have to say to that?
He said what?
He said you were no longer friends, you're just colleagues.
Oh, I mean, yeah. We discussed it. We discussed this, and it was we decided not to be friends anymore, and just keep our relationship professional, and it was fine, and it was a group decision, and everyone was on the same page. It was no hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all, right?
Yeah, it's just
you look a little bit upset though.
No.
Are you trying to hide something?
I just don't like him very much.
And what do you have to say to the rumors that Mike and you are no longer brothers, that you're just colleagues?
I gotta go.
You heard it here first, folks.
Well, that's the end of this tour of 524 Labs. Yes, come back next time to see Mel Primus trapped in a containment bay and forced to play Pay Dirt. Yeah, real funny, Blasky. By the way, guess what? I went back to the first couple episodes, watched the intro sequence to our show here. Yeah. Guess what I found? Pay Dirt! Pay Dirt! In a little box right by my head, too. Which one of you is the responsible party, by the way? It was you? You back there? Yeah, how much to just replace all these people? Robots or meat?
We have. It's been a very dense few weeks of cons.
Yeah, can we condense this segment?
On your turn, perform the following actions. First, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Then, tap the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on the next episode. The player with the most views at the end of the game wins.